Top games.
I played. Get your own list.
I can't.
This even has music. I put a lot of time in this, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't show up here, which is nice.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I was like looking at the preview thing you showed me, and like just like the YouTube video above like the thumbnail thing.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to hide it, basically. So right now it's kind of hidden, but I guess
see.
The way I'm presenting it doesn't do a good job. But
well, it's good. It's nice.
Anyway, welcome. I'm doing the top games I played in 2021.
Not me.
Not ordered. They don't have to be. They didn't have to come out in 2021. I just have to have played them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, let's get started.
Give me your number one.
Well, it's not ordered.
It's ordered.
Okay. Well, the first one's Delta Ruin Chapter 2 then.
Hey.
Yeah. This game
one.
was awesome, right?
Yeah.
We all played this together. It's great that it was free, you know. That was a nice surprise. And yeah, just executed on all fronts, you know. The music, the characters, the sprites, it was nice. You know?
It's dark secrets and stuff too.
Yeah. And that was fun. All the characters, like you said, Spamton and the Queen. And I like how it's like building up to something grander than Undertale is. Like there's clearly Toby Fox is leading up to something. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just fun going through this, you know, and voicing all the characters.
It was
in one session too.
It was just funny playing this, and then recently I saw a video about like Ralph wrecks the internet. Like, he got the spam boys from this movie.
Oh man. Yeah.
That was fun.
Don't know how Toby Fox does it, but he has his ways, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got that writing.
He's got that writing.
It's good.
Mad jelly. All right, next game. Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah. So I did play the original Resident Evil 2 on Dolphin, but there was like an HD pack or something. But yeah, this I played this year, and it was just a solid remake, honestly.
Yeah.
It was very faithful. It was just like, I know that, yet still a lot of surprises. For instance, like Mr. X, you know, there's supposed to be a cutscene when he lifts that helicopter. It's supposed to be a big deal, but it's all live in gameplay. You're like, whoa, you're not supposed to be here yet. Like, what are you doing?
Hold on.
And the way he could just like show up, and like I remember I was just like, oh, okay, he's somewhere. I can hear his thump and just, and that always scared me. I'm just like, he's around here somewhere. Like your parents upstairs, you can hear him stomping. And then he breaks through the wall, and that was horrifying.
Yeah, I watched a lot of this game, like, about when it came out. It's like, that's real good. That's real quality. I didn't play it myself, but, like, it seems like something I could get around to doing.
Yeah. Definitely recommend it.
Did you play, like, all of the Resident Evils this year?
Yep.
Or last year, I guess?
The only Resident Evil game I missed, maybe besides those weird extra ones, I played mainly the main ones.
Okay, the extra Resident Evil games.
The ones where they're like, you're at a multiplayer game now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the one I missed was Chronicles 2. Because it's like, you have it. Just kidding. Buy all the DLC to actually play the game.
Oh.
So I was like, no.
It's upsetting.
So I just didn't play that. And the first Chronicles wasn't very good, so.
That's a shame. We have a Purple Man
We'll
here.
see it later either.
Delta and RE2 so far. Yeah.
Nice. Yep, you're caught up.
He's been here. He's just been quiet because we're stealing his podcast.
Oh yeah, we're trading faves.
What's your third fave, Fred? Or do you still have more?
Yeah. Oh, we have a long list. I gotta hurry up.
I mean, of this game in particular.
I'll say the gore is really graphic and amazing.
True.
They spent a lot of time on it. So good job,
zombie
Capcom.
rips the thing out of your neck. You're like, oh.
Yeah. The beef jerky neck.
Yeah.
All right, next game. Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't think your silly games that you make me play would be on here.
I wasn't sure.
But this, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a good, solid platformer, you know?
Yeah.
It took what the first did, and it's like, all right, let's actually make it good. We can save this time. That slide dash move was, like, brilliant. It really fits his character.
It's like butter.
Whoa. yeah, the characters, the bosses. I really liked how it was challenging to get 100%, but not unfair.
And you did it too.
I did.
You went for
I did. Compared to like 3, this is like I think the better option because there's like only like 1 or 2 gimmick with the bazooka and the space level.
Right.
But you know those weren't. They were short and you can optional.
And there weren't like time trials in this one, so it was no stress there, I guess.
Yeah. And like the weird way to get like the actual secret gems was fun. You're just like, no, you gotta go this way. Oh, yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Cool. Yeah, I knew about the first 2 on this list, but this is like, oh,
yeah.
Oh.
I gave you a little surprise.
Wow, you got me.
Oh, speaking of gotcha, I got your back, fam. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. See 2 Crash games on here. Ain't that something?
I'm crying.
You know my tastes well, okay? What can I say?
Oh.
If I was a Sony pony, I'd be like Crash Bandicoot.
That was like me.
Better than Sonic and Mario. Yeah, it really was the year of Crash. What I love about this game is it's got that cartoon aesthetic. Like seeing Crash like that run where you just freeze frames between each like leg movement or whatever is like really fun. And
they did
like
great.
The coyote time that I've learned to love that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I could just move over the air and it feels so good and natural.
It's great.
And like they had like different characters and they all fit. You know, they didn't feel out of place and they all played different. So usually I hate like gimmicks and these kind of games, but this, you know, it worked out, you know.
Oh yeah, the other characters are gimmicks, that's for sure. But yeah,
but they didn't feel like bad.
I
didn't hate playing them. It felt
you didn't,
like a
turn
different
into
game.
a kart racer in the middle.
Yeah. It felt like you know, it's fine. You know.
Nice. He says, "What does this mean for Crash 1 and 3?" Huh?
We'll see them later. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And Crash Bash, huh? Is that on your Game of the Year list?
I didn't beat it this year, so it doesn't count.
Ooh. But what a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. And now for the next one.
Yeah.
The game you haven't played. Do you know anything about Psychonauts?
I just know, not really.
Okay, good.
No.
It's a good game. Surprisingly, I know they like announced Psychonauts 2, and then I'm like, oh, it's in a month. I guess I'll play this because it's in my Steam library, and it's good. It's really good. Like it's got really good 3D platforming that feels good to play. It's the levels. Oh man, I'm excited for you to play it because the levels are insane. Like they're so creative.
Yeah.
Like this, I don't want to spoil too much, but like there's one where you're in like a board game, but you can like shrink and grow. So you become like one of the pieces, and then you kind of grow to move other pieces, and it gets really weird and chaotic.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, and then like the dialogue and the cutscenes actually made me laugh. You know, it was just like, oh, that's hilarious. This is something about orphanages and puppies, and I'll just let your mind wander on that a bit.
I might know what that's about actually, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's a really fun game, and I recommend it.
Cool. And yeah, PCM said he hasn't finished it either.
Oh, well, you gotta finish it.
You gotta finish it.
A lot of fun levels to do.
Nice.
Speaking of fun levels. I told you I was gonna play it.
I thought you did.
I did.
And so you did. Yeah.
I beat it, and it's really good. How do you like take a decade later and just continue to do it? But it did it, you know?
Nice.
It's a sequel to Psychonauts, and it executes in all areas: music, storytelling, level design, gameplay. It feels like a continuation and in a good way.
Nice.
All the powers are like, some of them return and some are like revamped and actually like feel fun to play. Because the first one, had some powers that are like, oh, what's the point of this? Or this is too overpowered. But this, it felt like they had a good mix of bringing back old and new ideas.
Nice.
What could I say? This game got gypped twice now on visual style, and I'm mad about that.
Oh, geez, is that right?
Yeah, Game Awards and the Steam Game Awards. You know, it's just like they were both runner-ups, but they lost to either Forza or Deathloop.
Deathloop I can like kind of understand.
No,
but, like,
no, you gotta
just...
see this, man. There's a
I do.
psychedelic level.
I do.
I've never had acid, but now I know what it feels like to be on acid, and it's amazing for that. And this also has like really good combat too, surprisingly. You would not expect it because the platforming's like it's focused on that, but it's got good combat too.
Cool.
So again, you're gonna play that eventually.
Eventually.
So
and I am looking forward to that.
Look forward to that.
And those promised sequels that goes well.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Oh.
You just gotta show up at some point, right?
Interesting.
We played what, 200 hours of this?
Oh, I don't know.
We had a lot of yeah. It's I'm not into strategy games. I don't like them. I don't like thinking ahead and stuff. I just like reacting. But this, you guys got me into, you know. This is really, it's got that like, oh, one more turn syndrome where you're like, I gotta keep going. I gotta optimize as best as I can, you know. I was like looking up YouTube videos like, how's the best way to start a civilization to get a head start, you know? And like, yeah, it's just really fun, you know, especially with friends, and like the stories you can kind of tell when you like, remember the city, you were Germany, and Shocky was a Korea, I think, and I was
yeah, you were Nubia,
yeah, and like I was doing terrible, but you guys were kind of racing on the science front, and you took my city of Shat and brought him to Mars, and it's just like little moments like that make it like really fun to play with friends.
Yeah, like the one time we were just stuck on like that small continent, but Shocky was the only one to find that huge one, and he just handily beat us because like,
yeah,
how'd you find that place?
It's really good, and like the expansions really do help. You were polluting the world, and it's just fun. Politics is fun. I want to see what the next one looks like, because yeah, they did really well with this, and I think they're done with this one. So
seems like it for sure.
Yeah, just fix your crashes, and I could play more.
Sad, true.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of crashes,
what?
Just kidding.
It's
that
Crash.
Ah, man, what do I have to say about this? Pirates, sharks, going on the open ocean, yarg.
Is that something you like?
I do. Look at my name. It is made for me. It's by Rare, I guess, but
true.
It was made for me, man. Like the I have in my speaker notes, shanties, megalodon, it's pirates. Like, what more can I say about it? You know. Like going on, just like us being in a pirate ship. Like, see those guys? Let's do a drive-by. Let's just get our cannons and fire at their ship. Or it's like, can we steal from them? And we try, and then they like board us and destroy us. And
see, that's I had fun, but that's so not my style. I was like trying to mediate between them. Like, you know, my friends, they're just rascals.
Get out! You gotta act like pirates. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, the music is really good. I love the shanties you can sing with your friends. It was such a good time. You can still play it. You didn't miss anything. It's on Game Pass if you need to try it out.
It's true.
We should do it together. That'd be fun.
We should. Yeah, it's like come back, I guess, because of the Pirates of the Caribbean expansion, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like on and on. It's always there.
It's always there. And the megalodon, man. We've yet to fight it, but it's a huge shark. I mean, I'm terrified, but I gotta do it. So
we'll find it. We'll track down the megalodon.
Yeah. Really fun game.
That's right. Yeah, it's fun to pretend to be a pirate. That's for sure.
And another one.
Oh.
I fit in like the last month of this year.
Oh yeah.
Ukulele in the Impossible Lair. You played the first one, and it was okay.
It was fine. Yeah.
It was like they maybe too big of a scope for what they had or something.
I had to find all the little notes or whatever.
But this is like very focused and really good and polished. It kind of came out of nowhere, really. They're like, "Hey, it's released, by the way." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah. So it's not exactly a 3D platformer?
No, it's a 2D platformer like Donkey Kong Country.
Mm.
You can listen to the music. It sounds very good too.
Yeah.
It's just plain fun to play, and like at first it could be hard. It's Impossible Lair. Like you will need like all 48 Bs just to beat it.
48 Bs.
That's all. Like yeah, you get a B per level.
Okay. I thought that meant like you're gonna have to use all your lives to beat this one.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. You get for each level, you get like another chance at the Impossible Lair.
Oh.
It's an interesting concept because you could beat the game when you first start, and there's an achievement for that, but
that's not what's gonna happen.
You're gonna miss a lot, and like there's a gameplay in the overworld, and there's actually puzzles you can solve. And like each world has like 2 parts to it where it's like normal and then you do something in the overworld and it changes the layout or something in the actual world.
Okay.
Like one world you'll flood and then it's filled with water in the second stage, or one's like sticky with honey, and yeah, it's really good.
Cool. The demo's impressive apparently.
I bet so, you know. So I'm glad that Ukulele's not dead and that they're continuing with it.
Yeah.
I want them to do a kart racer next.
That'd be cool to see them do a good one.
And if you haven't listened, go listen to the soundtrack. It's amazing.
Yeah, I did have one pop up on my Spotify like, oh,
yeah,
what's that?
It's really good.
Nice.
Next one. Metroid Dread.
Putting the chat into emote only mode.
No hyping in chat now, okay?
Yeah, this seems like a pretty good game.
It is. It's really good. Game of the year to him, I guess. It's really good. Like I haven't played any other Metroid games, so I don't have any context. I
you
know
haven't
the story.
played Prime or anything?
I haven't beat it. Like I played a little bit of it, but yeah, this is my first Metroid game that I actually played to completion. It's like the movement is really smooth, especially with the animation. Everything just works and flows really smoothly, and I really appreciate that. I have in my note here, Samus is a badass. And yeah, they really Mercury's team really like made her total,
like almost Bayonetta style, is that right?
Like no, she'll just like very silently like not even look at the enemy and just
yeah.
She won't like taunt or anything, but she's like, she seems kind of mad but in control. It's great.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
There is a point where she wins by being too angry to die, but that's not, don't worry about that.
I'm gonna dread it.
Oh,
thank you.
My heart.
No, good though.
Oh, and the bosses are really great. Like they felt like real bosses, you know. It's not like, oh, you're about to die, I guess I'll give you some health. It's like, no, you better learn its pattern.
Oh.
You better do better, okay? And
that's
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Nice. A good return to form.
Yeah. I'm glad Metroid, continues,
Yeah. Despite Nintendo's wishes.
We could do the Nintendo saying, "Oh, thank you for playing Metroid on the Nintendo Switch. Only $2.99 now if you're at your local retailers."
Oh,
thanks, Doug Bowser.
Thank you.
You get it. Next game. Oh, give me music. There we go. Yeah, this is what we wanted.
This is what we were waiting for.
This is a party. This is what can I say? It's the best of all the games put into one,
Yeah.
You got like all 5 games from the N64 games, 100 mini games throughout the entire series. it's got all these quality of life changes that really streamline it.
Mhm.
And like in old games, it'd be like 50 turns is the max, but this time it's 30. But it feels just about the same. I don't know how to explain it,
Just
but like
feels right.
it feels good. Like all this stuff, like you can speed up turns, you can speed up cutscenes. It's just really fun to play through. And online, I haven't personally played with it, but what I've seen is really solid. So
Yeah, like, can you play like the full board thing with like randos even?
oh yeah,
Man.
randos, friends, and like I don't know how limited it is, but from what I've seen, it's got everything I wanted. What it could use more of is characters and boards and mini games. Why not? You know, I want them to release a DLC pack where it's like, here's, 3 more characters, 5 more boards,
They're all here.
20 more games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's great. Yeah.
Have
it's
you
really
played this multiplayer at all yet?
What? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Family. Yeah.
Good family.
And it's beautiful, and the music is really good. So that's what I'll say about that.
I mean, just listen to this music.
It's really good. They have like a remix when you're in the final 5 turns. So I like that.
Nice.
And that's for every board.
Good.
Now we're doing trade-in faves.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the podcast yet. Could you just give me the rundown? You said.
Gore, and memes, and yeah.
Can I rip the spine out?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's insane. What can I say? And it made me laugh my butt off because the guy, I have a quote in here. It says, "Used to play college ball." I love that man. I don't know why. He's insane. And just like, yeah, the combat's really fun. You can spam it, but also it can be a little technical if you want to be. Unexpected, and it just keeps like ramping up. You're like, oh, that's as crazy as it's gonna get. It's like, no, here's a giant metal arm you're gonna use as a sword for a while. It's crazy.
They wouldn't possibly. Oh,
They would.
oh, jeez.
I also liked how it continued the story. I was like, I remember the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know where they were going, but it's nice that they kind of continued it. And I'm like, you got to see Sunny again. And I was like, oh, I remember her. She's the egg cooking girl. That's all I remember from her.
That's about right.
Yeah, it was neat. I like that.
Good. Yeah, I've seen a playthrough of this quite a while ago. And yeah, that's a good game.
It's a good game. What can we say?
And the soundtrack is pretty good.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack's really good. Gives you that high adrenaline gameplay. You're just like, yeah!
And all the lyrics like do tie into the boss's backstories and stuff.
Oh, do they? I didn't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just all the characters and the gameplay, and it's just a really good game. Play it if you want, just to have a good time.
Yeah, PCM, why don't you play it?
Yeah,
We've been telling
come
you
on,
about
man.
this game.
It's only $8. Come on.
It's only $8.99 on the Switch.
On the Switch.
Good. Yeah, he agrees. Completely,
Good.
of course.
We're counting DLC.
Hey.
So I played Outer Wilds last year,
Okay.
and then they released Echoes of the Eye this year, and it's really good. What can I say? You know, they got that weird. They have these like puzzles that make you feel really dumb or really smart. It's not like normal puzzles. Like, what is, you gotta put the block in the hole, or you gotta do this. It's all about like alien technology you don't understand, and you kind of experiment or read about, and you kind of figure it out using, like, I don't know what you'd call it, your own intelligence. And the Echoes of the Eye like does that brilliantly. And like, what I like about it is it kind of fits in. It feels like it was always there, you just didn't know about it. So I really like that they can insert this without it being like, oh, you just click DLC mode or whatever.
Right.
What I also really like it's horror. It's scary.
Yeah.
There's like dark parts, right? And you got your little lantern, but you can close the lantern to hide in the dark.
Oh.
But there's other things in the dark with you, and they don't need a light. So, yeah, I like that. I've got a bunch of jump scares from this. Music's great too, and it's just I'm glad they did this. It kind of completes the story. There's like a few loose ends from the original Outer Wilds that kind of tie up here. So
yeah, I've heard a million good things about this game, and it's just like I should probably jump on it at some point.
Yeah,
I'm just
just do it, man.
Just how it is.
It's fun to just explore, and I think it's a great podcast game too because there's no like dialogue. You just read everything and just.
What about them space banjos?
You can listen to the space banjos. It's true.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. BCM says, "Thanks for trading that fave."
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one.
These all start kind of funny with me.
I don't know what about it. But anyway, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Oh, yeah.
Or as Snake would say, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Water.
Yeah, liquid.
Liquid. That's right.
It's really fun. I was like way late to the party to play this, but it's good. I've never played a Castlevania game, but now I know what it feels like to play a Castlevania game.
And it feels good.
It feels good.
It feels good.
You kind of like you go around. It feels very old school. You can collect like materials to craft things. The combat is like very simple, but there's so many weapon types. It's like you can really find what kind of playstyle you want to play as. And the music is amazing. If you're listening to that right now. Yeah, I found like the spike shoes are my favorite because you can go really fast, but you got to get really close to the enemy to hit them. And like there's just all these other combos you can do. What else?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just very solid and old school, and I like that.
Good. Like I think I played just a bit of this, but again, I just like taste things and drop them off really quickly. But this is good.
Yeah.
From when I played a bit. Yeah.
I recommend it. It's solid, and that's all I could say about it. It's Bloodstained.
Would you recommend people go through the Castlevanias first?
Nah.
No.
You don't need to.
You hear that? That's a no.
I had no context with Castlevania, so now that I played this, though, I do want to go through them again. Through all of them, because there's something there that's really good. It's just the gameplay loop of, you collect stuff, you get more powerful, you fight bosses, and it's good. And you explore a giant castle.
Hey.
So,
Good.
I always like those kind of games.
Yeah.
Speaking of games I like, you're gonna hear some anime music.
Uh-oh.
This is on here. This is very fresh in the memory, so I was like, I gotta put this on here, man. I gotta make you guys play it. Maybe after Zero Escape.
Oh, yeah.
But it does storytelling really well, and it's like surprisingly how well it does it, because it's like you're hopping timelines a lot. You're hopping between 13 different playable characters, and like they give you little chapters, and you gotta spoon feed you, and it's just really good how they pull it off, and you kind of like, and you start to realize stuff, and like you see other parts of the story. It's good. I'm trying not to spoil it.
I know how that is.
Yeah,
I know how that is.
It's if you'd had, all right, this might sound bad, but Kingdom Hearts, Metal Gear, and maybe Terminator all had a baby. That's the story.
All right, well, let's not play it anymore.
You think you know what's going on, but actually, and there's always a but actually, and you're going to be like so confused forever, but like it slowly makes sense.
PCM says, Mr. Sakurai even commented how good this game was.
Oh.
So he's up for it.
He's up for it. Add it to Smash.
We have one more DLC. Or should I say 13?
Oh! Yeah, it's really good. And there's gameplay that's pretty good, surprisingly. Yeah.
I did hear that actually. Yeah.
It's like very simple. You're just like little sprites, but you're protecting a little point, and all these enemies come in, and you got your sentinels, and you just gotta defend it basically for either kill them all or wait till the time goes out. And it gets insane. You'd think my PS4 Pro could handle it, but that final battle made it chug because there was so many enemies on screen. It's great. It's really good.
Cool. Yeah, I'd like to play it around with y'all.
Yeah.
Play it around.
It could do that. You could turn the voices off, and you could do it line by line and skip dialogue you've already seen.
Good, like a visual novel. Then.
Yeah.
Proper, like.
Oh yeah, that was another thing I liked about it is there was no like monologuing like, oh, what about this? I don't understand this, and he just keeps talking over and over. But no, it's like every action is narrated and the character is actually speaking. It's not like they have to describe everything to you. So
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Good. Because yeah, that can get fun.
Speaking of appreciate, I'm losing my transitions here. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Speaking of Rift Apart.
Is this on your list too? Yeah, just a solid game, you know? It's like really beautiful. Like it was like I was even more impressed with this than Demon's Souls actually. So,
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they did a really good job at making this beautiful.
Yeah.
I really like how the gameplay is. It's like feels really good to move around. You got that dodge move that makes you copies of yourself. You got the boosters, and then pushing them in with the trigger felt so satisfying. And then you can like, I don't know, the weapons. It's just so good, you know.
It's a formula they've been working on for like 20 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels refined, you know. I'm glad they continued the story too. They didn't like,
True.
we reset it back in the PS4, you know. No, this continues the PS3. Okay.
Yeah. It's funny that like some of the platforming can be kind of weird because like I've had invisible walls and stuff, but also the freedom you have with what you can do is just a lot of fun.
Yeah. And yeah, and then the character Rivet, you know, she fits in well. We're gonna see more of her, I guess. So
probably, but she's in another dimension. She's a rift apart.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. And Nefarious is great. As
He's
always.
pretty good.
Yep.
He's pretty all right.
Pretty all right.
Yeah, that's a good game.
This game really impresses. Looking forward to trying it in 30 years. That a boy.
Woohoo!
Speaking of 30 years, wow. There you go.
Hey.
It's a 4K image. What can I say? I kind of forgot this came out until I was like looking at it again. I was like, oh yeah, I really had fun with this.
Totally. This is way early in the year, right?
Yeah. It was like February or something. So they took Super Mario 3D World and somehow translated it into an open world Mario game. And it works really, really well, turns out. And like, it's really fun, and they do weird things about it that I absolutely love. So like one is Bowser, like he'll come out like every 5 minutes or so to battle you or something. But you can actually see him, like you'll like beat him. It's like, where'd he go? Oh well. And then you just slowly see a black spike rising out. So you can actually time it. It's like I probably have like 3 minutes depending on how high that spike is. And like you just see it in the distance growing and then spinning, and then everything goes chaotic. It's really fun to like look at it and be like, how much time do I have? And like it does this thing where like you'll complete one level, turn around, and then turn back, and it's like, oh, it changed. It's bigger now, and there's more stuff to do there. You're like, whoa. So it's really fun to play through.
Cool. Yeah, I have like zero experience with this. I have no idea.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I'll make you play it.
Oh, okay.
And 3D World. Gotta play it all. We gotta go 100%, baby. Yeah!
I mean, with you by my side, what could possibly go wrong?
I could be Baby Bowser.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's true.
That's how.
That's a thing that can happen.
So, really good game.
Cool. Yeah.
If you have the money, play it. If not, play it. Speaking of,
Hey.
D's.
Hey.
Nah, I mean, hey.
Hmm.
This was like, you bought me it, I think on December 20th, if I remember right.
Like last Christmas.
Yeah,
Round
but
there.
I count games that I complete, and I did beat this in January.
Okay.
Which is surprising because it's a roguelike.
Heyo.
That's what I really like about it. It's like, hey, there is an ending. You're actually going for something here.
Yeah, it's a cool fusion of old roguelike, and this has a strong narrative, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It feels... I like my little tagline here. You can feel like a god. Because you get that one combo that's just so OP, and then you're just like, yeah, I can't die!
And then you do die.
And then you do die! No, it's good. It's really fun to play.
Yeah, I'm surprised you kind of like blasted right through it. It felt like, to me, because I was taking my time with it, I guess.
Yeah.
I was slower about it.
I mean, you just need to reach the end like 10 times, and then you beat it.
You just need to beat it 10 times.
You just need to beat it 10 times. Come on.
Come on.
Get on it.
But good, yeah, this one, it's a good game. I
It
can
is.
vouch for that myself.
I'm glad they,
glad they did it.
glad they did it.
Glad they made that.
Probably their best game.
Yeah, it was, I guess, like an open beta for a long time.
Yeah,
Like
2
they actually
years.
took feedback from the community.
Yeah, and
So-
I think it worked out.
It seems to have worked out really well. Yeah.
And then I also love the story and like the characters. It feels like it never ends.
Yeah.
I feel like I could keep playing that game. There'd always be new dialogue. It was crazy.
There's a whole lot of words in that game.
It is. Everything's voice acted, and it's just good.
Yeah.
So play it if you can. If not, you can play it.
If not, play it.
That's the mantra of this slideshow.
Give
All
it a try
right.
yourself sometime.
Last of the last.
Oh,
Okami!
oh, Okami.
Look at that TM. They're
Hey.
the only one that decorated their TM. And
See, I didn't
love
even
it.
recognize it.
So
Cute.
Okami is a really fun game. It's an action combat Zelda game, right? You go area to area, you beat the dungeon and the boss, and you help people with side quests. It's just really fun to play, and like the characters are really fun. They're like very animated, cartoony, but like
Yeah.
you know, there could actually be some serious moments into it. The art style, it's Okami. It's like everything's painted with Japanese ink or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
extremely
really good.
aesthetic.
Yeah. And the Okami's hilarious. The actual
The dog,
dog, yeah.
amateur.
She's just like gets tired of your crap and either falls asleep with long dialogue or tries to eat something when it's trying to talk to him. It's she's fun.
Good.
So if you haven't played it, I recommend it.
I do.
And if you haven't played it, I recommend it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So it's pretty good. Trade
Yeah.
that fave, yeah.
Trade that fave with PCM. Trade
Do it
to him.
Do it right now.
Good. Yeah.
All right, and now the rest of them.
The rest of them.
So those are like the top games of this year, but you know, I also played some bad ones or some that I didn't think too much
Notable
of.
mentions, I guess.
You're gonna see all the games that weren't in there. All right, so I'll just be quick about it. 12 minutes, fun game. Involves time loops, and I always like that. And
Got
great
weird.
little story.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Got 12 minutes. Alien Isolation, another horror game. It loses its horror. Oh, you can see the gameplay.
Hey, Sonic.
But it overstays its welcome. It's way too long.
Okay.
Axiom Verge,
The Metroid-like.
Metroidvania game. It's weird, creepy horror. Maybe not for everyone. I did like all the weird weapons though. You get like 10, 12 maybe, I forget. It's just a lot of weapons.
Nice.
Back for Blood.
Uh-huh.
That was fun.
It was fun.
It was like, yeah, it's a lesser Left 4 Dead, but
Yeah.
it's still fun. It's still fun.
Yeah.
Blue Fire is a 3D platformer by an indie team.
Oh.
It's good. but it feels like you're on roller skates,
Mhm.
so it's hard to platform.
Okay.
So,
Oh, neat. Haven't heard of it.
yeah, Cloud Climber is on Steam. It's free. You can beat it in 5 minutes. That's all I'll say.
Oh, okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
Hey,
It is the year of Crash.
you hate Crash Bandicoot.
I liked it actually, but man, I wish there was a save system
Understandable.
and the slide. So
Mm-hmm. It's like 2 buttons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Warped.
Hey.
Too many gimmicks.
Hey.
Like I said,
completely understandable.
Crash Team Racing. This is a good game.
Yeah.
A lesser Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. I like how I could beat it in one sitting.
Yeah.
Gears 5,
All right.
way better than Gears 4.
Yeah.
I like the open worlds and co-op felt better. It was good, and they did weird things where I was the monster for a second.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Bold.
Oh, see, CTR, really? You would do this? The humankindity of you putting this here.
You'll notice that's why it says the rest of them. They're not necessarily bad. I played them and they're just not the higher rated ones. I don't know.
Okay.
Humankind feels like a lesser civilization. I didn't get it. Maybe I need more time with it. But
It was weird, though.
it was weird.
Yeah.
Kirby, Nightmare and Dreamland.
This man hates Kirby.
No, it's good, you know? It was a little short, but I liked it.
Yeah, we played it all in multiplayer, and that was fun chaos.
Yeah, I like the chaos. The music's really good. I didn't realize how good it was. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Knack. Layers of Fear.
Yeah.
Layers of Fear, another horror game that does it wrong.
Mm.
They like, we have to jump scare you every 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's not scary.
I'm scared.
And so they tried that, and you're like, you kind of expect it's like, all right, that thing. Yep. And you just, yeah, it's kind of. What is neat is though is like, they like melt rooms around you, and it's really seamless. So at least that's good.
That's cool.
Luigi's Mansion, that was fun.
That was fun.
I liked how we had like, all right, if you die, that's it. I like that weird rule we came up with.
Yeah, it was a fun thing.
Yeah. Mario Party.
Did you play like all of them this year?
No, I was going to, but I kind of stopped after Mario Party.
Okay.
Mario Party is definitely a first attempt. If you lose in a multiplayer match, you actually lose coins.
Right.
And there's like single player games, so you're like waiting forever for your turn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's still fine.
Good. Okay. Talking about the permadeath. Made it more tense.
Yeah, I did.
Permadeath Mario Party.
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Dude, that was early this year, huh?
Yeah, it was a big game. It was good. It was like the gameplay was very like solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it pains me to say. You can tell near the end. It's like, okay, now what? Oh, it's over. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
feels rushed at the end, but I don't know. It was good.
Yeah, I like the playing it with mods. Like, I like the systems of the gameplay in and of itself, but
Yeah,
a lot of stuff around it is kind of funny.
yeah. Everything, the systems. I agree with that.
I did it.
Minecraft.
Hey.
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 Hey, that song at the beginning was from Minecraft, by the way.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, there's some new music and it's actually really good. I'm counting not what we played, but the new Caves and Cliffs update.
Oh.
They really revamped it, and like you could just keep digging, and the biomes below are insane and really diverse. So give it another chance.
Okay. That's
That's
cool.
all I'll say. Neon Abyss,
That's that
roguelike. Yeah, roguelike, but you're like platforming, 2D platformer. And it's got that Isaac feel where you get really powerful or not at all. And that's the roguelike for you.
For better or worse, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel like there was an ending I was working towards, so that's the only problem.
Mm.
Raji, an Ancient Epic, is like a 3D action fighter game.
Okay.
Where you play like as a little Indian girl. it was okay. It was like an indie game, so I wasn't expecting much. But what was neat is like had Indonesian lore.
Oh.
It's like, let me tell you like a real story from Indonesia. So
That's cool.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I gotta go faster. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Yeah, really good. Take on Resident Evil in its first person. And welcome to the family. Son. It was fun.
That's right, yeah.
Resident Evil Revelations
Uh-huh.
was bland.
Oh.
Too long.
Oh.
They recap every chapter.
Oh.
It's weird. That's okay.
Okay.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it feels like AAA stuff. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't pay $60 for this, but I got it on a sale, so that's fine.
Okay.
Don't play on hardest mode because then you only save at bonfires, and there's huge sections between bonfires that you have to restart if you die.
But otherwise, you like hard mode.
Yeah.
Other than the obvious.
Other than that, Sonic Forces feels like a prototype that they didn't finish. It's like all these ideas, but they're like, oh, we don't have enough time. But the character customization's nice. So, yeah.
Interesting.
And good music. Sonic Unleashed, baby!
Now in 60 FPS.
Now at 60 FPS. That's why I replayed it. That's why I bought a Xbox One S, or Series S. It's
The Xbox brand of consoles.
That's what I played it for, yeah. It's good. I'm gonna make you play it. I like the Werehog sections, even though most people don't. And it feels, I'll say this, the speed gameplay as Sonic feels better than Generations. Fight me.
Interesting.
Anyway.
There you go. He says, Sonic forces you to look for a better game. Oh! And it's Unleashed.
That's right.
But what about the original Sonic the Hedgehog?
It's good. Unfair and hard, but good. Play it on Rewind and with friends. So, fun. Spelunky. I did play it this year. It's hard, it's rude, and you're just like, dash Spelunky.
Dash Spelunky.
You just die, and you're like, okay, next run. So
understandable, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I beat it, but I did put more than 6 hours in.
Hey,
so.
neither have I.
Oh, we have something in the same.
Hey, what's that game?
I don't know why it's alphabetically that way, but it is.
It's weird.
2.
Honestly. Spyros.
I'm putting these all together because they kind of all feel the same to me. It's I like them, but they don't do too much.
Interesting.
I feel like Spyro should be more acrobatic.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he's too grounded.
He's too quadrupedal.
He's either grounded or flying, and I'm like, can't I just have both? Or he's got wings.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like because I'd figure you might like Spyro more than Crash because traditional 3D platforming, it's like open world and stuff. No. But it seems Crash got you more.
Yeah, Crash got me more. It just felt better to play as.
Huh.
I did like the Reignited Trilogy. It's very beautiful.
It's very pretty.
I only played the first game in it though, so
it's true. The second and third games were you notice the time constraint on those, but the first game is great.
Oh man, that was a 10-minute extended version. I gotta go faster. Dark Pictures, House of Ashes, Little Hope. They're good.
We had fun.
Little Hope was like, I see where this is going. Is it real? Is it not? House of Ashes was a lot better, and like, I like how
straightforward.
How we killed everyone by accident.
You killed everyone.
I killed them all by accident. It's like there was gonna be story here, but I guess we'll just keep going.
Which worked out for us because we were running against the time there.
Yeah. So.
And for what it's worth, I guess Criken did the same thing by the way.
Oh, did he? It's a fun game with friends, so do it.
It was good.
Swapper.
Oh yeah. 2D
puzzle game where you make clones of yourself and you all move at the same time. There's some challenging puzzles, but nothing too hard.
Good.
And there's like a dark ending to it that I won't spoil. So
I remember playing that a long time ago, and I got stuck.
It's an old game, yeah. So finally played it.
I just noticed this Spyro 2 Ripto's Dipto. Would you like to explain what that means?
Cryptos, Spyro 2, Riptos, Dipto.
He said that
Oh.
in the chat, rather. Tell me about the Tourist.
Tourist, I played on because it was on Game Pass, and it's that weird 3D pixel game. It was like on the Switch presentation a while ago. Yeah, you just go to like 4 different islands and do minigame stuff. It's not very good. I didn't like it.
Oh.
Because it kind of forces you. It's like, oh, you can't beat the game. You got to do at least 20 activities.
Why is it on this list if you don't like it?
Because I played it. That's the rest of them.
Then why are the Okay.
Transistor. Another one of Giant Games.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
Really good. It tells a neat story. It doesn't overstay its welcome.
Good.
The gameplay is pretty good and like challenging. It's like action but also strategy. So it's weird how they did that.
Interesting. Yeah, it's got like you hack stuff kind of in your attacks.
Exactly. You get it.
I get it.
Zero Escape Virtue / Reward. We beat it this year.
We beat it this year.
I like the first one more.
What?
Sorry. It just told a better, more like contained story.
Yeah.
This one kind of got weird near the end. It's like, let me show you this chart. Okay, follow the line so you know what path
but I liked
you're
that
on.
part.
But like all the characters are really fun. Puzzles were you know, there.
Puzzles.
They were there.
Yeah.
What I don't like is there's no dual screens like in the old game, so you can't like ignore the unnecessary dialogue.
Oh, shit.
That was the only. I wish they, you know. It's like, you know, I don't need to read how he feels all the time. I just, you know,
interesting.
show me how he feels.
Give me that editor's cut.
Yeah. I'll loop these together. Zone of the Enders and Zone of the Enders, the second runner. These are by Hideo Kojima, by the way. And the Zone of the Enders 1 is rough. You're like a little kid in a mech who throws tantrums.
That's rough.
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't want to kill anyone. He just keeps complaining. I'm like, kid, shut up. I want you to die.
Hey.
Zone of the Enders, at least the second one is better. They at least do that. But it's still got that weird dialogue where it feels like they recorded one line at a time, but they're not connected. So they'll say, what? Shut up. Anyway. Like nothing. It's weird. It feels... Yeah. But the gameplay's pretty fun.
Good.
I played in VR mode too, and it was great.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
It's a VR mode game, yeah. Re-released on PS4 and stuff.
Cool.
And with that, that's it.
That's it.
Thanks for watching. That took 52 minutes. Can
Good
you
thing-
do yours in 8 minutes?
I can't even last 8 minutes with mine.
Well, thanks for watching. That's my games of the year.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch to his game of the year. Do you want other music?
I don't know.
You don't have music?
I don't.
Okay. Go for it.
Welcome to my PowerPoint. Top games I played 2021. They're not order.
Yay!
Really, I don't know. I have short-term memory, I guess. I could only even think of recent ones I've been playing.
That's fair. I
Yeah.
had to look back.
Yeah. I didn't look back too much. But I've been playing those Pathfinder games.
Yeah?
Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous.
Okay.
And they're fun. It's like, I haven't played a lot of CRPGs, you know, the classic RPGs, where it's like Baldur's Gate and the like. It's like, hey, we're using actual tabletop rules over here. It's like, oh, that's weird.
I like that.
Yeah, so this is like kind of my first time doing one of those. And the characters are neat because, you know, it's like a long game, and all their stories are like unfolding over quite a while.
Oh.
You're like, oh, this character I know, and then, what? This thing happened? And it's neat.
Yeah?
And Kingmaker is weird because it's also a strategy game. Like a 4X in a way.
You're telling me how you had to send your king out to places but also manage your kingdom?
Yeah.
So,
Which makes me think, like, what if you did have a Civ game, but it's like every 20 turns, it's a little RPG now, and you got to go out into those lands.
instead of like watching combat, you have to actually do the combat in like an RPG system. That's humankind tried to do that.
kind of did, yeah.
and I did not care for it. So,
Never mind. I didn't make that list. But yeah, Pathfinder's been fun, frustrating, but also fun. I'm enjoying it.
yeah, that's true. He's always been playing Pathfinder.
You need to turn your notifications off.
Me? Oh yeah.
No, it's Steam notifications. Yeah, so that's been fun.
That's good.
Okay, my other one I was definitely gonna say was actually Gears 5.
Hey!
It's a big one for me. It turns out.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on my other list, but that's okay.
Hey,
What?
you know what?
Huh?
You were there too.
I was there.
You were there.
It was fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Like, kind of surprisingly, it's like led me down the rabbit hole of Gears of War stuff. Really, like I've listened to 2 books now on Audible.
Wow.
I've replayed Gears 5. I got all the collectibles.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna replay some Gears 4, but like it crashed on me. It's like the writing is pretty bad in this one.
Yeah. It's not that great.
And then Gears Tactics is also good. I still haven't beaten that somehow because I just dipped at the games here and there.
Right.
But like that's also a really solid tactics game.
Okay. That's good.
So Gears 5, Gears of War as a whole, like, oh, that's a cool game. I would have grown up on that, like, yeah, I'm a big muscle man.
Nice.
Yeah, so maybe a surprise, but that one was good for
You
me.
want to go back and play the originals then?
Yeah, like
I have an Xbox now.
we could
Could.
for sure, and that could be a good way to do it. Maybe later.
Maybe.
But yeah, those are definitely good. I
Okay.
would do that. Okay, so that's Gears, and then like I had one more in mind. I can't even think of too many others right now, and this is only even like a shout out. I haven't even played that much. Tomb Raider.
Oh.
On the PS1.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one was kind of surprising because it does play pretty stiffly.
Uh-huh.
That's an understatement.
Okay.
And like there's no music everywhere you go.
Okay.
And anytime you see any kind of animal, you're just like
Just shoot it.
just
Okay.
shoot it till it's dead.
All right.
But what I do like is because of like its formulaic platforming, I guess, because you got to be very particular about how you jump and like where you jump and where you're running and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You pay attention to the levels like a lot more.
Okay.
And because like they're kind of big caverns, you're just like, what's over that cliff? Can I even climb up there?
Mm-hmm.
Or like you'll see a tunnel, you're like, how do I get over there? And like it actually makes you wonder in a way that like better platforming games wouldn't make you wonder, because like I'll just jump up there, you know,
Right.
it's whatever.
Right.
So I don't know, the slow pace of it and the kind of meticulous nature, I guess, was actually appealing to me.
That's cool.
I've only played like 3 levels of it.
Oh well.
But let me say, I wish I played some more, but I
Okay.
haven't.
That's good.
Yeah, it was Tomb Raider.
Nice.
And then, like, I don't know.
What? What do you mean you don't know?
I
made you play a lot of games this
I
year.
played a lot of games this year, but I don't remember.
Bring
any.
them up, Bomberman, 64, and Hero.
Was that this year?
This was that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not even that far back. Look on your phone. Scroll through our videos. You'll see it.
He says, the year of Crash.
You're
That's what happens when I scroll back as far as I can. Man, yeah.
Did we play? No, Paper Mario was last year, I thought.
I think that was last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I only looked at my games. I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, he played that. I don't count it.
I know. I'm terrible.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker was good. I like
Good.
that a lot.
Good.
Okay, here's the one I wanted to mention. I actually really liked Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi's Story. All right.
Yeah, that one was goofy, and
Yeah.
I guess like the stakes, the sort of permadeath nature to it is like, oh, I gotta
When
be
you die and just.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that is a good game.
So I guess when they gamify their lives like that, I like that.
Okay. You can.
Yeah,
Did we ever save one? I forget.
we did save one and promptly lost them.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good playthrough.
Yeah, like you made me play a lot of good games, no
Mhm.
doubt. But my memory hole, it's not good.
Remember all the N64 games I made you play? Recall all of them.
Greenman's.
Greenman's. That was fun. And
We played
dumb.
NFL Blitz.
We did.
That was a lot of fun.
Blitz was fun.
Yeah, but for real, if I tried to make a proper PowerPoint like you did, it wouldn't be that long.
Oh, okay. You haven't played that many games this year, huh?
Which feels funny because I've been playing a lot this year, but I haven't.
What about Final Fantasy 14 online?
I played some of that.
Okay. Well, now you can't anymore. I can't, at least.
You can't anymore. Let me tell you what the game of the year is. Final Fantasy 14. I just want to play the game. Yeah, it's too popular. Everything's going down, and that's kind of silly.
That is.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah, genuinely, that's about it. That's all I have in mind right now. If I took more time, I could probably give you more, but...
I just don't remember what games you played this year either, so...
Yeah. I liked Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, you did play Ratchet and Clank.
I liked it a lot.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Knack.
I got more into Knack than I thought I would.
Well, I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it for our top games I played in 2021 in not any order.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the ones that we also played, but we just don't remember them, so...
A shout out to you, Grave of the Forgotten Soldier. That's where you belong.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Stop the music.
Stop it.
I get it. It's great, but it's too much.
We're not playing Minecraft.
There you go.
Thank you. It's about time.
It's about me.
I really liked Crash 4. I just played it this year.
That doesn't count.
I liked it.
Demon Souls was last year.
I played some Demon Souls this year, actually.
Sackboy.
We didn't finish it.
Played at least 6 hours.
I had fun with Sackboy. I wanted to like maybe play more, but that's the curse. If you start a game in co-op, you're like, well, I can't play it in single player now.
Oh yeah, I left here.
Just the man crying. My game of the year was this